that? Hospital costs for multiple births up to $300,000, and that's just if you have 5. That's in this country. If you are just joining us, we are bringing you an exclusive interview today with Manny Allwood, who stunned the world when she announced she is having 8 babies. And doctors all across the world say that if she has all of the babies, she could die. Joining us here in the studio is Dr. John Elliott. He's co-director of maternal fetal medicine in the obstetrics and gynecology department at Good Samaritan Regional Medical Center in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, you say that Mandy is really risking her life by having...
I think she really needs to be aware that there are risks to her life. They are real risks, and they can't be discounted and just say they aren't there.
What are the major risks? I would think death would be the most tremendous risk.
That would
but what are some other
yes.
risks to the mother and the babies? I mean, that's the ultimate risk.
Well, the mother faces significant risks of hypertension, a disease called preeclampsia or toxemia that really affects a lot of high-order multiple gestation. She also risks bleeding. And also at the time of delivery, because the uterus is so distended, oftentimes it will not clamp down, and so we end up having to do hysterectomies at that time, and the blood loss can be tremendous. And
what about the babies if they are born? How will they be normal?
Well, it depends on the gestational age, Rolonda, that the babies achieve. 24 weeks is the earliest that babies can survive in general. And so she has not reached that yet. And so the next few weeks and months are going to be the key for her. If babies are born at 24 weeks, survival is around 50%. And intact survival, where there's no damage to the babies at all, is about 15%. So if they were to be born at 24 weeks, which would be lucky in this case, there would be an incredible chance that the babies would die, and those that lived would potentially be damaged, yes.
How do they even survive 8? I mean, I'm no disrespect, but it's a litter. I mean, how does that survive in one body? 8 children, 8 babies. That boggles my mind.
You know, I've not dealt with 8 before. 5 is the most that we've taken care of. That was a squeeze. 8's got to be even worse for that.
Yeah. Mandy, I've got to ask you this. It's traumatic for anyone to lose a child. And I'm just wondering how you are mentally, emotionally preparing for the fact that you could lose up to 50% of your children. I mean, are you really prepared for the consequences of the risks that you're taking?
Well, I say that the short amount of time that we have to speak to you today, I wish we could speak to you for hours and hours, because there is so much, obviously, that you do not know. You've just read in the papers, the papers in America, and it's very frustrating that you're getting the wrong picture of us both. Yes, that we're doing it for the money, and it's totally incorrect. And as regards, saying that my life is at risk, yes, I do know the consequences. It's like with any lady that's having just one baby, there is a risk there. I've had a miscarriage before. I was carrying twins, which were Paul's. So I have, been through that traumatic experience of miscarrying. And
that wasn't enough to tell you that maybe you should think about what the doctors are advising?
Well, the doctors over here, Rolonda, they are very, very positive. I've just been to the doctor today. I've been to see the professors, and I had the scans, and they're amazed because the position that the babies are in, and also as well, the oxygen supply is better than a baby, even one baby.
Mandy, I don't want you.
The blood supply.
I want to say that I don't mean to be the voice of doom. Please understand that it's just a deep concern that I have for you. I would say that if you make the decision to have 8 babies, you are quite a woman. Quite a woman. And I wish you the best. Please understand that. We are going to meet the parents of these beautiful quadruplet babies, and we're going to hear if they support Mandy's decision to keep her 8 babies right after this.